Hello, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to fix my eacort again. About 3 weeks ago I snapped a half shaft in it. With work and everything, just haven't had the time to get it fixed. So I've got some little spacers what have been made, what I'll be fitting. I will include a little video of them being made after this bit whilst I drive home, and I will pick this up once I get home and get the car out of the garage and get ready to start fixing it. So what have you actually done there then, Chris?
Well, we've had a little measure up of your half shaft bracket that holds the half shaft in, and drawn up on the computer on here. Make up some spacers so your caliper brackets fit on perfectly, and space out instead of using your washers that you had on before. So we've drawn it up on the computer. We've got 4 on there. We're just going to save and go downstairs and cut out on the plasma.
So these are the finished items. Here's a shaft, and it goes over that nicely and all appears to line up. I do have another axle which I will quickly fit it to, just to make sure it all bolts up in place, all right, before I start tackling fitting it to the car. All right, so here's the other axle casing I got. Thankfully it's still got the bolts and whatever in it, so make life easier trying to hunt some bolts. So I will just test, just to make sure everything all lines up okay. I'm sure it will. So doesn't go that way. Seems to line up all right that way. That's one. That's 2. All right, so all those bolts have gone in and line up absolutely perfect. And the centre hole is just slightly bigger than the bearing hole, so the bearing will slip in there absolutely fine. So like I say, these are to replace these old back plates, and that's 3mm. And I've measured that thickness there, and that is also 3mm. So that will work absolutely fine. I've got the replacement shaft there. So the next job is when I get home later, to swap these, get these installed instead of using washers, which probably allows dirt and grit and what have you to get into the bearing. Alright, so I've got the car out. Very dirty, as it was raining when I last used it. I've already taken it apart and refitted the other side, got the broken bit out the diff. This is still broken shaft in there, so just got to undo the couple of bolts I'll put in there to just stop the shaft popping out while I put it back in the garage and get the new shaft fitted. There we have it. That's where it snapped off. I've already, like I said earlier, taken the diff and everything out, got the broken bit out, checked that the diff's okay and the diff was all good. So all I've got to do is clean the silicone out of here and refit the new shaft. Right, I'm just going to put a bit of sealant around the inside here to just help prevent it leaking, as they're renowned for leaking. So do that, then get my spacer, pop that on. Slide that in place. Try and line these up. Right, now that's done, caliper bracket. Right, now that's done, we need these wheel studs. Right, now we've done that, on with the brake disc. That's all put back together, fresh oil, everything in the diff. And here's the old shaft. Luckily, that piece there snapped off and stayed in the diff, so there was no damage. And I managed to limp it home 30 miles with it like that, which was quite lucky. All I've got to do now is, for some reason, this brake is a bit tight on this side, so I'll bring my wind back caliper tool tomorrow and sort that out. Then give the old girl a wash, because it is absolutely filthy. So I've got the wind back tool on there. I've already wound it just literally like that. So I've just got to release this and then put it back together, and it should be all sorted. So that's all back together now. Pump the pedal a few times and it spins freely now, which is good. Job done. Not to take it for a little test drive after putting it all back together. Thankfully, everything seems, which is always a good sign. Hopefully I won't break another one anytime soon. So anyway, for now I'll end this video here. In the next video, I've got a remote servo I want to try and install for the brakes. Just need to try and work out where I'm going to put it, because I don't really want to put it under the bonnet, but I haven't got enough room under the dashboard. So if anyone's got any suggestions of where I can install it, where it's not totally visible, let us know in the comments.